The earth trembles. Fire falls from the sky. Rivers boil. Mountains roar. Humanity stands at the edge of forgetting everything it once knew. The world shakes, not only in body but in spirit. The songs of the wind grow faint. The rivers speak in voices of anger and sorrow. And the mountains, they scream with ancient grief. But in the shadows of this chaos, they stir. The little people, guardians hidden from the eyes of most, unseen by those who have lost their way. Small in stature, yes, but mighty in spirit. They have always walked among us, though we did not see them. And now they will emerge once more. Long ago, before the rivers were named, before the mountains wore their crowns of snow, the elders spoke of these beings. They said, small as children, yet wise beyond measure. They dwell in hidden places, beneath ancient trees whose roots remember the footsteps of forgotten ones, under stones that guard the earth's oldest secrets, in caves where silence holds the memory of life itself. They wait. They wait for a moment such as this, when the balance is broken. When humans have turned from the songs of the wind, from the whispers of rivers, from the language of the mountains, the signs are undeniable. The earth will quake. Volcanoes will awaken, spewing fire and ash into skies that are already dark with smoke. Oceans will rise and boil. The wind will scream with voices older than memory. The forests will shake with the footsteps of things unseen. And humanity will tremble in fear. It is then that the little people will appear. From hidden hollows, from caves, from secret valleys, they will step into the world. They will guide those who still remember, those who still listen to the old ways, those who are willing to hear the whispers of the earth once more. They are small, yes, but their hearts are vast. Their wisdom is deeper than the roots of the oldest trees. They will teach us to live in harmony again. They will teach us to heal the broken lands. They will teach us to speak to the wind, to understand the water's lament, to hear the voice of the earth beneath our feet. The elders warned, when fire falls from the sky, do not flee in fear. Look for the footprints of the small ones. Follow where the earth opens its secrets, and you shall find guidance. Not all will see them. Only the humble. Only those with hearts open, with spirits willing to remember the songs, the dances, the rituals of gratitude. The little people will show the plants that heal, the stones that protect, the paths that lead to safety. In their presence, we will remember that the world is alive, that every living thing has a voice. They do not come to dominate. They do not seek power. They come to awaken the memory of how humans once walked gently upon the earth. They will test our courage, our patience, our ability to listen. Only the pure of heart will understand. The skies will blaze with fire. The rivers will cry. The forests will whisper warnings. Yet, in these trials, there is hope. A hope older than mountains. A hope written in the stars. A hope alive in the heartbeat of the earth itself. The little people will appear at the edges of the world, where humans have not yet fully forgotten. They will lead the willing into hidden groves, into caves where the walls remember the songs of the earth. Those who hear this now may feel a stirring in their chest, a call to awaken, a call to remember the sacred path. Do not fear the night. Do not fear the tremor beneath your feet, for these are the signs that the old ways are returning, and with them, the guidance of the little people. They speak in ways we may not understand. In rustling leaves, in the patterns of stars, in the trickle of water over stone. Listen not just with your ears, but with your heart, with the part of you that has always known. When fire falls, when mountains shake, when winds scream, look for the helpers. Look for the small ones. Follow them. They will teach us to plant again, to honor the animals, to speak to rivers, to remember that humanity is part of the earth, not above it. You will see them dance in moonlight. If your heart is open, you will dance with them too. not in mockery, but in remembrance of the sacred rhythm of life. And slowly the earth will heal. The skies will clear. Rivers will calm. Animals will return. Humans who remember will walk gently again. The little people are patient. They do not rush. They wait for hearts that are ready. When they come, they bring guidance, hope, and remembrance. They bring the promise that life can endure. Awaken your heart. Open your spirit. When the signs come, you will know where to find them. Follow the footprints of the little people, and the earth will remember, and so shall you. The elders said, "When the world is loud, the small ones whisper. When the world is broken, they mend in silence. Listen, and you shall not be lost." This is the prophecy of return. The little people will emerge, not for the greedy, not for the blind, but for those who remember and are willing to walk gently. Open your heart, open your spirit, and when the time comes, follow the small ones, and life will endure. The fire will fall, the earth will shake, the sky will roar, and the hidden guardians will rise. Do you hear them? Do you see their footprints? The little people are here. They wait for you to remember. They wait for you to walk again in harmony. The rivers will speak. The wind will sing. The mountains will bow. And humanity will have a choice, to listen or to turn away. Will you remember? Will you follow the small ones? Will you walk gently upon the earth, as your ancestors once did? The little people are returning. The time of forgetting is over. The age of remembrance begins. Open your eyes, open your heart, and the earth will speak to you. The wind will teach you. The rivers will guide you. And the little people will show the way. This is the prophecy. This is the warning. This is the promise. The little people will emerge. Not for all, but for those who remember. Not for the careless, but for the willing. Not for the blind, but for the ones who still see. Walk gently. Listen deeply. Remember fully. The little people are coming, and the earth will endure. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember the whispers of the earth, follow the footprints of the hidden ones, and let your heart never forget the ancient ways. If this message awakens something inside you, do not let it fade. Like this video to keep the fire alive. Share it so others may remember too. And subscribe so you remain part of this circle of prophecy. The story is not finished. The journey has only begun.